Hey y'all, I know I'm looking like I'm looking right now, but y'all, it's a part of the process. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a part of the process. Welcome back to my channel. I just left Dairy Queen with my boyfriend, and I'm eating chicken and dumplings. It's so good. If you ain't never had it, if you ain't never had chicken and dumplings before, I would not knock it until you try it. Like, y'all know the gravy that they used to give us at school with the chicken tenders, like that white gravy? Come on, like, y'all know the white gravy smack. If y'all don't like it, then I mean, well, hey, to each his own. But they gave me some crackers, all that good stuff. So, I was just in the midst of talking to my person about future endeavors and how we want to move and how we want to do things and stuff like that. And we have these talks all the time. I ain't gonna say all the time. Let me scoot down a little bit, because y'all, we have these talks all the time about how we want to do stuff and how we want to move and whatnot. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like, personally, just overall trying to better our situation and change our situation for the better, I guess you could say, because right now we not in a bad situation. We not in a terrible situation. Like, I don't want y'all to worry about, you know, damn, like, everybody got their struggle. You know, everybody got their own individual struggle. So everybody got their own struggle. And so, you know, and even individually, when you in a relationship, you can have your own individual struggle and even be in a relationship. So that's basically overall, you know, what we got going on. And our situation is blessed. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it's the worst of the worst and we need the most help in the world and stuff like that. That's not it. Basically, coming up with a game plan. My boyfriend was leaving. Coming up with a game plan, how we want to move. Are we on the same accord? And it's always good, and I feel like that's what makes our relationship healthy, and just overall understanding where we are here and here. And so, yeah, overall, we just want better for our kids. We want basically what we didn't have. And every parent is going to say this, regardless of if your mom, dad, grandma sacrificed the world for you to have whatever you had growing up. Vice versa with us. We want to be able to give our kids everything and anything that we didn't have growing up. It's certain things that he's went through I haven't gone through growing up. Like, he used to go to this place all the time with his family and, you know, whatnot. And they used to always go out there. They used to do stuff. Versus my family, when I was real young, my daughter's age, like, we used to go to Galveston. We used to go to Galveston, Texas a lot. And I'm not going to say a lot, like once a week, but we used to go during the summertime, and we used to, like, you know, go to the beach. And, you know, during the summertime, that's what we would do. We would get rooms and, you know, just try to enjoy ourselves over the summer break before school would start. And yeah, overall, now that I'm older and I have my baby on the way, I don't know if this is a good angle for y'all. Now that I have my baby on the way and I have a baby girl already, you know, I just see so much for us. And it's crazy because it's a part of the journey. It's a part of the process. You don't know exactly what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, but that's why it's always good to have a game plan. And we're coming up with a lot of good ideas and a lot of good things. Overall, I just want to make my family the most happiest family that I can make. Them all individually and together, you know, to make us more of a stronger family, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. To know whatever you go through in life, because they're gonna go through stuff on their own growing up, from babies, toddlers, kids, to teenagers, to young adults. They're gonna have to go through stuff individually on their own that I want to be a part of, and I'm willing to give them scenarios and stories and just overall, hopefully, whatever I can give them to help them and understand their own individual situation and how they could possibly go about it the best way. I don't regret my situation. I don't regret where I am today in this life. I don't regret anything. Like I was telling him, everything in life happens the way it's supposed to happen for a reason. And I would not be where I am today. I wouldn't even have majority of the blessings that I have today, regardless of how I have my days where I look at my situation like, dang, it could be better. Regardless of no matter where I was right now, it could always be better. I just have that mindset. But what makes me happy is knowing that my situation now is not my situation permanently. That makes me so happy. That makes me so relieved just to know like what I've dealt with, what I've gone through, all of that's came and gone. So what I'm going through now, it's here now and gone tomorrow. Like I'm not gonna have to go through that. I'm not gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. I'm gonna understand what is now, take it in, and understand, okay, now when God allows me to move past that, I'm able to get to the next chapter. All right, able to get to the next step. And that is such a blessing in the process. That's such a blessing in general. Overall, we are two blessed and happy individuals on the inside. But you know, we do have our moments on our own individually where you're human. You're going to feel other emotions other than just happiness. It has a lot to do with it has a lot to do with us on the inside individually. Like myself, for example, sometimes I have moments like, you know, I'm like, should I have a baby shower? Should I not have a baby shower? I am not paying for anything baby shower wise other than what I've helped my mom put in, and whatever his family decides to do, you know, they're gonna go about it and do what they can. And it's so very much appreciative. I'm very much appreciative, especially when his grandmother and his mom did the gender reveal. It wasn't anything spectacular probably to people in other people's eyes, but in my eyes, I was like, yes, this is what I wanted. This is how I enjoyed myself. I loved every bit of this. But financially, everybody ain't got it like that, and I don't want to seem like it's a burden to put it on anybody to be able to do all that and think like it has to be over the top, it has to be spectacular, regardless of it just being family. I want it to be big. I want it to be what it can be. I don't want it to meet my expectations. I don't want it to just meet anybody's expectations. I want it to be what anybody would imagine a family, friend, associate baby shower. Nice, just overall like a day you would want to go back in time to. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt about the gender reveal. And that's how we feel about most moments in our life, whether it be family gatherings and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I don't know. Right now I have babies. I have a baby inside of me. I'm having a boy. I'm still 6 months. I'm not even keeping up with the weeks. So I really don't know personally. Like I would have to go on my calendar and look. I'm not keeping up, honestly, because it's not my first pregnancy, and I just know he's healthy. I just know he's kicking. I had to go through a lot with just the beginning of my pregnancy, and not with my person, but overall with doctor's appointments, finding a doctor, my daughter, her Medicaid being switched up. Like, it's a lot of things I had to go on in my own personal life by myself, and have to make sure people actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. People I can't even see behind the phone, behind the telephone. I just have to keep calling over and over again. That's all I can do. And no matter how many people I talk to, they can still be doing whatever and giving me the runaround. And I done been through a lot of runarounds throughout this pregnancy. I done been through a lot of just moments where, you know, like, it's unnecessary for me to have to go through. I shouldn't be going through this, but I'm going through it. So yeah. This is so good. And he's about to cook something. He's about to throw something together. I don't know why I said together like that. And together. I just can't wait for what the future has to hold. I can't wait to see what God has in store for me. Because this is not my last and final evolution. This is not the full effect of I'm in my prime, I'm in my element, I'm in that stage of my life where this is it. Like I'm in, what do you call that? It's called something. I'm at my fullest potential. Like I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not at that point where I can honestly say like, this is it. This is me. I'm fully confident in what I got going on, what I'm doing. Like I'm not at that point yet in my life. I can't fully say that. And that's okay. That's all right, because it's gonna come. It's gonna happen, and then y'all gonna see it. So yeah. I'm realizing a lot of stuff at the age I'm at, which I feel like is a good thing. And you know, some people aren't blessed to even have the moment in time to actually talk and be in full realization of what they can potentially change, do, and go about their life how they really want to. Some people have to just, well, we all have to do what we have to do. But, you know, if y'all get what I'm saying. I am out of breath a lot. I'm usually out of breath majority of the time. I have no edges today, no makeup, no nothing. Natural hair. Y'all, I don't like not having a necklace. I really don't. I hate not having a necklace. It makes me feel so, I don't know. I don't like it. It just makes me feel like I'm not where I need to be. As in like my fit. And I'm just wearing an all onesie, a light blue onesie, yeah, with some slides, and my nails match my toes or whatever. I'm giving y'all like the full unnecessary what I got going on. I'm just talking just to talk at this point. But anywho, yeah, hopefully soon we'll be able to see him and hear his heartbeat and make sure he's fully healthy and all of that good stuff, and overall just be happy about him being here but not here yet, you know, and just taking it one day at a time. And that's the main important thing. We can only do what we can, but you know, taking one day at a time. Other than that, this is the point where I guess the food is hitting to where I'm starting to get sleepy, or I'm starting to feel like I need a nap. I don't know. But I don't know, y'all. Life in general, if you don't take it by the horns, it'll kind of take you by the horns. I don't know what just made me say that, but I don't know. Y'all ever think back at moments where y'all were in one place with, around certain people at one point or another, and now it's like, dang, like I went through all that, I witnessed all of that, I've been through all that, and now I'm here. But I can't wait. God has my name on specific blessings, and I cannot wait for those blessings to reach me. Literally. I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna call my mom, see what she's doing, and check on my daughter. But other than that, I just been watching YouTube videos. That's been helping me think mentally. When I see other people doing what they do in their life, it helps me to get my ish together, or what I want it to be, or how I want to move and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not basing my life on others' lives, but I have a certain mindset, and the certain people that I watch categorized on YouTube, it helps me snap back into reality. That's all I'm gonna say. No comparison whatsoever. But you see stuff you like, and you just be like, you know what, I want to do that, or I can see myself enjoying me doing this, around this, you know. YouTube is my free time. TikTok is my free time. But yeah, after this, I'm probably just gonna be on either one. Get out this car, probably go back into the house. Right now I'm at my boyfriend's mom's house. Nothing much is really going on. I'm just outside. Nothing really much is, like, nothing is going on at all. It's quiet. It's very, like, kids ain't even outside playing. Like, it's very silent. Sometimes I be want to go to the pool, but like, we talk about, like, you know, overall just being in the house all the time. Like, my family has came up with like trips and stuff, and like what we want to do before the kids go back to school. And I'm doing October, so we ain't even in July yet. We in June. So like, what is June 8th, June 9th today, something like that. And I want to be in a robe, in somebody's bathtub, hotel room. Like, I want a cabin resorts, a pool, jacuzzi. I gotta do like a Shein haul, because I want to order different Shein bathing suits, pregnancy edition. Like, it's a lot of stuff I want to do. I'm in the process of editing on my laptop, and I just realized how to freaking do it. And I've been having this laptop for a long time. It's not an up-to-date laptop, but I mean, I didn't get any assistance from anybody other than calling my brother, and like certain things would just happen to where they just fall into place, and I'm like, oh. And he would just be like, yeah, like, just take your time. And you know, my boyfriend would say the same thing. And overall, I want to take this YouTube thing seriously. I really want to, you know, grab my crowd's attention. And y'all, if you want to know more about me, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask me anything. Don't be afraid to talk to me, because I'm a people person. I'm no better than you. I'm a mom. I'm an independent female who's in a relationship, who respects her relationship. And you know, overall, I'm just to myself type of female, individual. And I like the finer things in life. I like the better things in life. And my goal is not for just settling for what I have now. I want above and beyond. I want extravagant, if it can get to that point. But needless to say, right now, I'm, you know, saving my goodness, you know, saving my potential. But I'm tired of doing that, and I want to actually put it out. And this is why I want to be more involved in my YouTube channel and in my YouTube platform. And regardless if one person watches me, that would make my day. I will walk around that whole entire day, probably a whole month, like, I got this one person that watches me, and they comment, and they like my videos. Like, that's all I need. And that type of mindset, I don't know if it's bad or good, but I like that. Like, that's just me. That's just how I am. I want y'all to get to know me better as a person, as an individual, as a mom, as a female out here who has a struggle. Because baby, if I could tell y'all half of the stuff that's really going on that's not good, I would. But you know, you got to keep it cute. Gotta keep it classy. Because it ain't always cute. Life get a little sometimes, you know? You just go with the flow. Overall, I'm blessed though. And like I said, don't be afraid to ask me questions. Don't be afraid to hit me up. Talk to me, you know. Like, I want people to socialize with me, hit me up, and just tell me what's on their mind. What do y'all advise me doing? Whether it be by myself, with my kids, with my person. Yeah. Advise videos, stuff like that. But right now, I'm just a 25-year-old pregnant mom who I still feel very much young. I don't know if I probably look fairly much young, but yeah, I'm in a point in my life where I'm just trying to get it together, and I'm not afraid to say that. And it's so much that I want to do, so much that I want to accomplish, and the sky is the limit. Honestly, the stars are the limit. There is no limit. So yeah, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on my pregnancy, how it goes, and I can make an individual video on from the time I found out to where I am now. Also, that'll be a separate video, and I can just talk about that for y'all, because like I said, this pregnancy has not been easy for me. It hasn't been hard, but y'all only know if y'all ask for like a separate video. So don't be afraid to ask for that if y'all want that. And I can also go into detail about my previous pregnancy before this, my daughter, how that pregnancy went, overall where I was in my life. Like, if y'all want to know stuff, just ask me, just talk to me. I will be singing like a Cherokee and let y'all know about what y'all want to know. Other than that, I can try to show y'all the belly.